Once upon a time, there was a small village called Willowdale, nestled at the edge of a vast forest. It was a peaceful place, where everyone knew one another, and the community was tight-knit. One summer evening, Lily, a young girl in the village, disappeared without a trace. Her parents had gone out for a night of socializing, leaving Lily alone in their cozy suburban home. When they returned, they found the front door ajar, and their daughter was nowhere to be found. The police were called, and the townsfolk organized a search party, but there was no sign of the missing girl. Days turned into weeks, and more children began to disappear. Each time, they were taken in the middle of the night from the safety of their own beds. Panic spread throughout the village, and parents kept their children on a tight leash. But it didn't stop the abductions. One day, a glimmer of hope was found. A scrap of paper was discovered deep in the forest, and it contained a cryptic message. It read, "If you want to see your children again, come to the abandoned farmhouse at the edge of the woods." Desperate for answers, the parents of the missing children gathered together and decided to take matters into their own hands. They armed themselves with whatever weapons they could find and set off towards the farmhouse. Upon arrival, they found themselves trapped in a twisted game of cat and mouse. The farmhouse was a labyrinth of hidden passageways and booby traps. The kidnapper had created a gruesome playground, and he was watching every move they made. The parents were picked off one by one, tortured and mutilated in ways that defied description. It was a long night of terror, and in the end, only a few parents remained. They finally cornered the kidnapper, and when they unmasked him, they were shocked to see that it was one of their own. The man they had trusted with their lives had been the one behind the abductions all along. He had been twisted by years of abuse and neglect as a child, and he had taken out his rage on the innocent children of the village. The story of the abductions would go down in history as one of the most heinous crimes in the annals of criminal history, and the village would never be the same again. The once tight-knit community had been torn apart by the horror of what had taken place, and the lives of the families involved would never be the same again.